ব্রিটেনের ন্যাশনাল পোর্ট্রেট গ্যালারিতে অনুষ্ঠিত হয়ে গেল ন্যাশনাল ছবি কম্পিটিশন। আর এই ছবি কম্পিটিশনে প্রায় ৫,৫০০ ছবির মধ্যে দর্শক ভোটে দ্বিতীয় স্থান অর্জন করেছেন বাংলাদেশি যুবক কোয়েস মিয়া। কোয়েস মিয়া তার বাবার ছবি তুলে এই প্রতিযোগিতায় জমা দিয়েছিলেন। আমরা এখন কথা বলবো কোয়েস মিয়ার সাথে।
In previous years, I have entered the National Portrait Gallery photo prize competition a couple of times, but wasn't successful in making it through to the exhibition. So this time round, with this photograph of my dad, I'm really quite pleased and honoured that it's a photograph of my dad, and it's the first time that I've made the exhibition. So that was really, really nice that it was with that photograph. And the reason why I was taking the photograph of my dad in the first place was that I really wanted to kind of start talking to him about his history, his past, his journey to the UK, what that meant for him, his experiences. And it was only during COVID lockdown, Bangladeshi because, he didn't always understand the implications of what COVID meant and the risk that he was at. So he was staying with me and my family. And on that particular day, my oldest son had given him a haircut, and he was really happy with his haircut. He was really enjoying his time with his grandchildren. So I thought, Oshomoy, Tandre Fotutulle, I'll get a good result. So, I used my old analog film camera. I was using that over lockdown quite a lot, just because I had more time. So I was enjoying that. And I had about 10 minutes with Dad before, he got impatient. And then we had to stop. So I had 4 frames. Out of the 4 frames, I had 2 that were in focus and usable. And out of those 2 frames, I submitted one to the National Portrait Gallery, and it was that photograph that eventually made it through to the exhibition. Out of over 5,000 photographs submitted by about 2,200 photographers. So I really feel quite honoured that his photograph made it through and got selected for exhibition. So to get second place in the People's Pick, it's not the main competition, so the gallery opens it up for a public vote, and the public vote on their favourite photographs from the exhibition. So it's a real honour, really, that people have taken time out to vote, have a look at all the photographs, and pick mine to be amongst that short selection. So it's a real honour, and I want to thank everyone who's taken the time out to vote. I was born in Bangladesh, Siletor Jonmo. First বছরের সময় আমরা আইছি সকল আমরা ফ্যামিলি বাবা আসলা already লন্ডনও, so আমরা ফ্যামিলি লই আইছি। আমরা ফার্স্ট বাই 3 বোন। 1980 আইছি আমরা, আমার 5 years old আসলাম। So obviously ওখানে লন্ডনও স্কুলও গেছি। brought up হইছি আমরা Tower Hamlets, Wappingo এলাকার মাঝে, and worked in London, worked in Tower Hamlets for quite a long time, and the East London boroughs. It was around maybe 2003 that I started working as a photographer, taking photographs locally, a lot of the kind of protest movement. Photography আমার একেবারে পয়লা introduce হইছে স্কুলে থাকতে। I went to what was then Sir John Cass School, and fortunately the school had an outward bound centre in North Wales. They gave us a taster introductory session into photography. So that was my first taste of black and white photography, darkroom or printing kora using chemicals and stuff. So that really started my love of photography. And it wasn't until much later that I decided, actually, that's really what I'm interested in. My advice to any young person or anyone who's looking to get into the creative field or photography or videography is to say, if you've got a passion for it, if you've got a real kind of interest in it, then pursue it. You've got nothing to lose. There is work out there. You can make a career of it.